What's up, Once Upon a Tale fam? Welcome back to another episode of Once Upon a Tale Story. Today, we've got a story that's as wild as it is, unconventional. Imagine living in a village where not a single man could satisfy one woman's, needs. Yeah, this one's going to be interesting. But hey, no judgment here. Everybody has standards, right? And sometimes those standards can be really high. So high, in fact, that not a single guy in the entire village can meet them. This Once Upon a Tale story is definitely one for the books, so let's dive in and see how this all played out. Alright, let's talk about Sarah. Sarah lives in a small, tight-knit village where everyone knows everyone and everyone knows Sarah's reputation. No, it's not for anything scandalous. Sarah is known for her, shall we say, impossibly high standards when it comes to men. In this village, the people are friendly and close. They help each other out and often gather for festivities, but there's one topic that always sparks lively debates: Sarah and her dating life. It's like everyone has their own opinion about what's going on with her. It's like no one in the village is able to meet her expectations. Personality, looks, or, physical prowess, it seems every eligible bachelor in the village has come up short. Now, in a small town, word gets around fast, and pretty soon, the guys in the village are starting to talk amongst themselves. Ifani sighs, she's like a goddess. But no matter what I do, she is never pleased. Sani laughs, I danced for her all night, but she said my feet were too slow. No man can satisfy her. Sarah overhears this conversation and smiles knowingly as she walks by. So, what does Sarah do? Does she just settle? Oh no, Sarah's not the type to settle. Instead, she starts thinking maybe she needs to look beyond her village for the right man. She's dated all the usual suspects. The charming baker. Not good enough. The handsome blacksmith. Nope. Even a mysterious traveler who passed through town didn't make the cut. And the whole village is starting to feel the tension. Finally, Sarah decides it's time to take matters into her own hands. She's tired of seeing the same old faces and decides she's going to expand her search. Maybe the men in the next town over will be more to her liking. But before she leaves, Sarah has one last, very awkward conversation with the village leader. And of course, as soon as she announces her plan, the rumor mill kicks into high gear. Some people start saying Sarah's just too picky, while others think there's something wrong with the men in the village. Either way, everyone's talking about it, and Sarah's decision becomes the hottest topic in town. One of the funniest moments, a group of local men actually got together and tried to figure out what Sarah's ideal man might look like. They were brainstorming like, maybe she wants a guy who can chop wood with one hand. No, she wants someone who can fish with his bare hands. It became a village-wide guessing game. So Sarah sets off for the neighboring village, hopeful that the men there might have what it takes. As she travels, she imagines all the possibilities. What kind of men will she meet? Will they be everything she's ever dreamed of? When she gets to the new village, she meets a few new faces: farmers, tradesmen, even a traveling merchant. At first, it seems like her plan is working. She goes on a few dates, and things seem promising. They laugh, share stories, and even enjoy a meal together. But then, the same pattern starts to emerge. None of these men can meet Sarah's incredibly high standards either. Whether it's their sense of humor, their conversation skills, or their bedroom abilities, they all fall short. She finds herself reflecting on what she truly wants. Is it about physical attraction, or is there something deeper that she's looking for? The conversations she had in the other village are replaying in her mind. The laughter, the stories, were those moments not valuable? Sarah begins to feel frustrated. She had hoped that leaving her village would help her find the right man, but now she's starting to wonder if she might be the one with the problem. It's a guy she's known for years, one of those average guys she never gave a second thought to. His name is Ben. He's humble, hardworking, and never went out of his way to impress her like the others did. They start talking, and slowly but surely, Sarah realizes maybe she's been overlooking something important all along. Ben has always been there, in the background. He's the type who helps everyone in the village, always ready with a smile. While Sarah was busy looking for perfection, he was simply living his life, being a good person. As they talk, Sarah learns about Ben's dreams, his challenges, and his view on life. It's refreshing. There's something genuine about their connection. He listens to her, laughs with her, and shares his own experiences. Sarah starts to see Ben in a new light. Maybe it wasn't about finding the perfect man, but about appreciating someone for who they are. In a surprising turn of events, Sarah ends up falling for Ben, the guy she never expected, the one who was right in front of her the whole time. And guess what? He turns out to be the one who finally meets her needs in every sense of the word. As their relationship grows, Sarah begins to understand that love isn't just about checking boxes. It's about connection, communication, and the joy of simply being with someone who cares for you. Now, I know what some of you are thinking: Sarah was way too picky, right? But honestly, I think there's a lesson here. Back in the village, people start to notice the change in Sarah. They see her happier, more relaxed, and more herself. They are surprised when they see her with Ben, but they can't help but smile. The guys who once tried to impress her realize that sometimes it's not about the flashiest or most impressive display, it's about being genuine. They start to reflect on their own approaches to love. At the end of the day, there's no one-size-fits-all when it comes to relationships. Everyone's looking for something different, and sometimes you've got to go on a journey, whether that's literal or emotional, to figure it out. Was Sarah being too picky, or was she just holding out for what she deserved? And if you were one of the guys in her village, how would you feel knowing no one could meet her standards? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm really curious to see what you all think. That's it for today's Once Upon a Tale story. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss a new episode. Who knows what crazy story we'll dive into next? Until then, stay curious, stay kind, and stay tuned for more juicy tales.